Well, what kept you?
I'm sorry, fellas, but your camping trip's off.
Why?
I'm gonna need you all right here.
Well, what's up?
Well, the bush is too dry and the fire hazard's pretty critical right now. I've alerted all the firefighting crews, and I might need your help if anything should break. I'm sorry to have to spoil your camping trip, but that's the way things are.
Okay, we're ready.
Good. How about the equipment?
I checked it over yesterday.
Good lad, Mike. Let's go and take a look at it. That's great. I'll get you a couple of gallons extra of the wetting agent for the backpack.
Hey, George, the radio for you. Jim McCready calling from Snake Creek Towers.
Thanks.
How's the equipment? Everything okay?
Yeah, got it all worked.
Okay, Jim. I'll get you the radio parts from Matt and get Pete to bring them over to you. Over?
Well, thanks, George. We've got a pretty high reading on the fire danger index here, and I guess it's better to get the parts as soon as possible, just in case. How about the crews, George? Over?
I've got all the crews on alert at Indian River, Jim, but it sure would help if we got some rain. Over. Now, don't spend all your money, eh?
I won't.
Tell Mr. Johnson to put the things for Pete on my account, will you?
Okay, will you be long?
Yeah, I might be a while. I've got to pick up those parts from Matt at Pike Tower, and no doubt he'll want to go over a few things while I'm there.
Okay, so I won't wait for you. See you back at the fort. Are you really a rainmaker? Do you mean you can actually make it rain? I mean when there aren't any clouds in the sky or anything, like today. All you have to do is just tell it to rain and it will. You mean you can't talk? Oh, I see. You can hear, but you can't talk. But how do you make it rain? But that's wonderful. You mean that's all there is to it? Listen, you come back to the fort with me, and when George, he's the chief ranger, when he gets back, I'll tell him what you can do, and I just know he'll pay you to make it rain. He will, I know he will. Listen, we'll have lunch at the fort, and then you can meet the rest of the junior rangers. Oh, by the way, what's your name? Okay, Bobo, you come with me.
Hey, Kathy, what time did George say he was coming?
Oh, he should be here any time now. He just had to get some parts from Pike's Tower.
Think George is gonna go for Bobo making rain?
I don't know. You know George.
Well, he's your brother.
And he said we needed it pretty badly.
Yeah, but you know what he's like with anything that isn't scientific.
Well, I vote we make him give Bobo a try.
There's George now. Hey, George! George!
All right, now, all right. One at a time. Take it easy, eh?
It's Bobo!
Yeah.
He's a rainmaker. He's gonna help the fire hazard.
Look, for just a few bucks, you can save all the expensive fire crews and stuff.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Now, hold on a minute. I haven't the slightest idea what you've been babbling about.
It's Bobo. I just told you. He's a rainmaker.
Bobo Rainmaker.
Right.
Now, just what are you talking about?
Come with me.
Look.
There you are. I told you he was a rainmaker.
This is Bobo.
Yeah, it'll only cost you $15, George.
So that's what it's all about, eh?
What do you say, George? Will you do it?
Look, fellas, I don't want to hurt anybody's feeling, but the fact of the matter is I just don't happen to believe in this sort of thing.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
Oh, it's not that, Mike. It's just that there's no scientific evidence to support it. That's all. It's just that I can't believe in it.
Just because you can't believe in it doesn't mean that it's not so.
Be a good sport, George.
Now, hold everything, all of you. I'm sure your friend here has done a very good job of convincing you all of what he can do, but I'd like to hear it from him myself. Well, I'm waiting.
Well, you see, George.
No, Mike, I want to hear it from him. I don't like to see kids taken advantage of.
He can't talk, George.
Well, why not?
He's a mute.
Gosh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize. I don't know what to say.
See, we told you he was all right.
Yeah, how about it, George?
Come on.
Well, I don't know what to say. Looks like I got caught with jam on my face. Listen, I tell you what I'll do. If he can make it rain right here and now, I'll give him the money. How much was it? $15?
That's right.
Okay, you've got yourself a deal. $15 if you can make it rain right now. Fair enough? There you are. 15. Now let's make it $20 if you can bring on the rain right now. I'm sorry, kids, but I had to call this bluff. I hate to be the one to say I told you so, but you see, it's just not possible for somebody to conjure up rain at the drop of a hat.
You didn't have to do that.
Here, Pete, these are the parts for McCready. You better get going if you can get back before dark.
Okay if I go too, George?
Oh, sure thing, Chubb. But remember, both of you, no fires. That whole place is tinder dry.
Okay, George. Come on, Chubb.
Why don't you believe in rainmakers, George?
Did you say something, Mike?
You like animals, don't you? They're not cruel like people. I'm sorry about what happened. I guess George just doesn't understand. Why wouldn't you do it? You mean George? I guess that's the trouble with some people. They just can't believe in anything they don't understand. Yes, Bobo, I believe you can do it.
Oh, let's take a breather. We've been going non-stop ever since we left Snake Creek.
Okay. We'll take a rest here. Boy.
I could sure use some of that ice-cold drink Jim McCready gave us.
Is that all you do? Think of your stomach?
Well, if I don't, nobody else will. What time do you think we'll get back at the fort?
Oh, about an hour and a half, I guess. That is if we don't keep stopping for a rest.
Hey, what's that?
Smells like smoke.
Hey, it's a fire.
We'll get the radio, quick.
XNY 556, B for Bob, calling A for Apple. Come in, please. Over.
Why are you calling the force?
It's the only place in range.
Hey, Mike, it's the radio.
I'll get it.
XNY 556, B for Bob, calling A for Apple. Come in, please. Over.
A for Apple answering. XNY 556. B for Bob. Over.
Mike, quick, contact George. Smoke about 7 miles due east of the fort. Could be serious. Over.
Message received and understood. Over and out. XNY 556. A for Apple calling. XNY 556. Urgent. Over.
George Keeley answering A for Apple. What is it, Mike? Over.
Smoke, George. Chubb just called in to report smoke about 7 miles due east of the fort. He thinks it could be serious. Over.
Listen, Mike. I'm rounding up the crews and we'll be passing the fort in a couple of minutes. Get all the equipment you can together. We're going to need all the help we can get. Contact Chubb and Pete and tell them to make for the river fast. Over and out.
Head for the river? Okay, Mike, we're heading there now. Over and out.
Come on, Chubb, this way. Let's join.
Quick, get the stuff in the truck. Hey, where's he going?
He wants to help.
Oh, all right, come on, hurry it up.
portable pot down to the river. Mike, Kathy, one of you will have to stay with the truck and direct the other units in behind us.
It's no use, Jeff. We can't make it. The fire's jumped between us and the river. Call George quickly and...
XNY 556. B for Bob. Calling D for Dog. Come in, please. Over.
Go ahead, Chubb. Over.
George, we can't make it to the river. The fire has blocked our route. What should we do?
Head due west. We're less than a mile from your position. Over.
Head due west. That's about a mile from us. Okay, George. We'll try. Over and out. Think we've got a chance?
All we can do is try. Come on.
We sure hope they can make it. What we need is a miracle.
Yeah? Like what?
Like rain. Okay, you guys, let's beat a path through to him. It's their only chance.
George, where's Bobo?
I don't know. He probably got scared and ran off.
Bobo! Bobo!
No use, Jeff. Lost the walkie-talkie. We'll never be able to reach George now.
What's that?
I don't know.
Come from over there.
Hey, over here. We're over here. Over here. We're over here. Come on.
Hey, Bobo.
Where'd you come from?
Well,
Hurry it up! The wind is changing. We haven't much time.
No good. We're trapped. Run. It's useless, Bobo. It's no good. It's no good.
It's raining.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. It's a miracle. We're saved.
Thank God. Thank God. Bobo, it gives me great pleasure to present you with this crest, which makes you a lifelong member of the Indian River Junior Forest Rangers. And on behalf of the people of Indian River, I'd like to present you with this check for $200 as a token of our appreciation and gratitude for all that you've done. But they want you to have it. Well, I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here's your $15. I don't know how to thank you for all that you've done. I don't know how you did it, nor do I understand any of it, but I do know this. Chub and Pete are still alive. And that's what really matters.
Hey, Bobo! Hey, Bobo! Come back. Come on, George.
Good luck.
Hey, Bobo.
But why wouldn't he stay?
I don't know, Kathy. Maybe there's somebody somewhere who needs his help as badly as we did.